Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to jump on today to say hello and also to kind of give you an updated flip of my pocket planner. This is my everyday carry. I don't plan in any other planner unless I am using my personal planner to help set up dates, to help set up future dates. So in my pocket planner, I always have a pen handy, of course. I keep simple sticky notes. I'm down to my last one in here, so it's been I've been trying to save it. I keep stamps. I just stuck this one in here recently, these little decor items. Usually I have sticky tabs on here to kind of help me pay attention to certain things in my planner. I've misplaced some of them. Simply the system of putting things here when I need to really works. In the front pocket, it's a little messy, just different notes, sticker sheets that I might need. I just made this last month, which has really helped me kind of plan my evenings simply because my schedule does not change. I can get into more detail of this later at another time to kind of help you set yours up. And of course, more stickers. On this little tab sheet, I made it myself from a Heidi swap box that I picked up from Michael's. I just used this little sticky notes here, and on the back I have different things to kind of keep a track of. This needs to go up front along with my inbox 0 because there are things that I need to pay attention to for this coming week. I don't carry around as many stickers as I used to, simply because I found it to become a lot to keep track of. So this is just for decoration to also pop on things that I need to pay attention to. This is decoration purely. There's only one sheet of it, just so I can see it pop through. I really like the way that looks. I found this image online, or maybe I made it in Procreate, I'm not really sure. This is a vellum piece from the Planner Spot. Tabs, you saw those in the front, they're from the stickers. Here I just scribble things down to kind of help motivate myself, so I keep quite a lengthy bit of notes pages. This is just a little card from Cloth and Paper, a quote I typed up and printed, overview page from Filofax, past few years, forward a year. My year section helps me keep track of these holidays, mark them off as they go past. Just a piece of acetate here. Just little websites that I need to check out. I only have one on here because I just reset my sheet, and this was the only one that got transferred over. Upcoming events for my kids. I'm using this to kind of track different holidays that I'm not so sure about and that were not included, obviously, in this 2020 holidays from City Girls Plans. This can be found on her blog if you go visit her website, her shop page. My local museum hours and days that they're open, along with the library. Different things my son has coming up, his schedules, more schedules and notes. Here I have my monthly notes. I'll fast forward a little bit. My financial stickers. Here, I didn't really have a way or a system to use them here in January, but my goals and tasks. So I'm trying to pick 3 goals for each month that I can really hone in on. And in my tasks, I've left empty because I've really struggled on how to actually break these goals down, because things are constantly changing, I feel. But I'm going to go ahead and kind of back plan this portion just so I can get a better idea of how to use it for the month of February. Here is my 2-page 1-month spread. Just noted special dates, appointments, things that I need to keep track of. My work page, it's literally just a page. I was using a week on 2 pages from a Filofax insert, not working for me, so I just went ahead and printed a sheet from Peanuts Planner Co. This is enough because I obviously don't have a lot going on. My week, this is an A6 size that I downsized from Yesenia Plans. I believe I printed it at 85% or 83% if I'm not mistaken, and it fits my pocket size just fine. I use this to plan my weeks, keep track of birthdays. This is just perfect for me, okay? So here I have everything noted that I need. Great place. This is a great way to keep track of things. Have the whole year in here, okay, the whole year of 2020. And Jasenia's plans. This is an order that I want to make from a shop that I like. Extra stickers from a shop that I love, Designs by Tiffany. You can find her on Etsy. This was a folded piece of vellum that I salvaged from the planner spot. She used to send her vellum folded, and I love the sturdiness of it, so I went ahead and I just sized it for my dashboard and cut it down, obviously. Stuck it in here, and it's holding up well. This is probably a couple of months old. So for how I actually plan, okay, so this is a system that I adapted and that I used, and I'm trying to really hone in on, so that way it is absolutely even more functional for me to plan. Now, a couple of months back, I posted a video showing daily pages, okay? Things got lost in my daily pages. It just wasn't functional for me. It was really messy. Things were all over the place. There was no real system to it. Daily pages, you just lose a lot of information. So I went back to this method called getting things done. This is the way that I adapted this method. I'm not saying that this is the perfect method or the best method out there. This is just my planner system. So at the beginning of each month, I sit down and I write a list of things that I want to accomplish. Anything and everything can go on here. There are no limitations. I also have a dump to-do list in my personal planner because it's kind of like my notebook, so that way I can kind of dump things, figure out where they go, when I actually want to get them done. And if there are tasks that aren't for February, then I can just push them in that personal planner to push them back into March, April, May, whenever they fit in my timeline. This is for solely planning the month of February. So this is my main task list. As you can see, I don't really think I had a lot of things to do, okay? And this is, I started this list before I really adapted to get things done. For this task management that I purchased from Peanuts Planner Co., this is one sole project and I have everything broken down. I'm just adapting this again. So I am learning and then everything. So I am like almost relearning how to organize things. Sometimes what keeps me from using my planner is not knowing where to put things, okay? So for my larger projects, what I plan to do is to simply print out this task list and divide it out by sections so I can actually get things done. What I'm going to do next month is week 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a runoff, because this is just enough space. And on the back side, I printed it so it was just the graph paper if I need to write down notes. Like to keep my see-through dots on hand. This is from the planner spot, even though I cut off her name here. She is out of stock on these, but I'm always checking back for them. This is just a little bit that I have left from cloth and paper. Now for the week, I went ahead and made this drop box. So this is basically this list broken down into action steps that I want to take. I want to maybe add another category list here. This is the Peanuts Planner Co. So everything is just this is my ongoing task list, okay? So it doesn't matter if it's already here, one of my big projects, it's coming here when it comes to actually breaking it down if a task management page is not needed. On the back side of the budget, I just have like a spending tracker, a budget tracker when it comes to like groceries and things that we need in our everyday lives. So I want to constantly make sure I know when I did different things. So once it's got a date, I'll put the date in the check to show that it's done. Here is my daughter's to-do list, just kind of, she's 4 years old, so she can't do a lot for herself, so that's why she actually gets her own page. My other kids are pretty self-sufficient. This is just kind of like a vision board, help me break up my list. These lists will stay in my planner. And then this is a section for this week. So this week I am tracking when I'm sleeping, when I'm awake, time to be ready, if I'm on time for work, when I've had my first drink, what it was, C is coffee, W is water, when I first eaten, what time it was, and if it was fruit or a grain. When my other meals were, how much water and coffee that I've drank during the day. This is my kind of like my work schedule, kind of keeping track of when I'm working, positive habits that I'm trying to maintain, just a little tracker for that too. Now this I'm going to put into its own insert, so that way I'm gonna laminate it, I'm gonna stick it in my planner, never have to change it again. My evening plan. Very seldomly during the winter months do my plans really change, because we don't have a lot of baseball, softball, t-ball, soccer games commitments going on for the next month or so. So having something like this to kind of structure my evening is really nice, because I like seeing things laid out. Doesn't mean I always have this is the permanent schedule, but I did do these on sticky notes, so that way when I am ready to actually create a permanent page, I can just transfer these sticky notes onto the dashboard that I make. And I always have like a permanent scheduler for the evening, and if something changes, I can just remove it, make a flag for a game, noting a game or whatever. Appointments, I just plan to note them up here. So it's just kind of like an overall schedule for my evening. I'm a very big paper person in a sense, where I like seeing the overview. So even this is my time blocking, kind of my morning routine, what to do on my lunch, when I'm off work, when I wake up, what to do, what I need to do in the restroom, my self prep for myself in the mornings, my final round before I leave for work, what I do when I get home, including dinner, like what options I have, things to clean, and the different days of the week that I want to clean them, reoccurring events that I don't need to necessarily keep track of doing them, but I want to make sure that I know, oh yeah, Boy Scouts, or oh yeah, we're gonna do movie night, or we're gonna go to Mass on Sunday because Saturday doesn't work for us, or whatever. And then stay motivated, different positive habits to maintain. So I always keep this in the front. It doesn't mean I always am going to refer to it, but I just like having it spelled out for me. I just find it visually appealing. So here I just have like self-care, my cleaning areas. When I'm cleaning them, it doesn't matter if I'm just simply tidying them up, because everything already has its schedule in the time blocking section. Things I'm gonna do for myself, which is a manicure, obviously I really need it. A foot scrub when I go get my manicure. And then different classes that I am taking at home to just kind of build up those positive habits that I'm trying to maintain. My son has a very busy schedule. He's my oldest. He's 16, so he is busy every single night of the week. He has a lot of commitments, so I need to make sure I stay on top of his schedule a little bit different than my other two, and even my youngest, because if not, it's like, where is he at? And, did you get a text from him? Or, did X, Y, and Z? There's no worrying, because I know exactly what's going on with him all the time. And it really gives me a peace of mind, too. Just to have another cloth and paper card here. Dashboard, I love this girl. She's a free image. I found her on Pinterest. Somebody sent her to me, I'm not even sure. But I printed it on transparency paper, the kind that you used to use for overhead projectors, your teachers. And it's held up really, really well. So I really like it. And then here I have my petitions for the week, things that I need to remember to pray for. These are my goals for the month of February. I don't really know if I'm gonna get around to doing some of these things, but some of these things I've just really been putting off and avoiding. I'm trying to track the 10 books that I plan to read for the month of February. I'm doing really poorly, only on book 4. Month of January was a breeze. I think I read 13 books, I'm not even sure. This list, I forgot about it, which sounds weird. But I wanted to create a list of every single day, write something down that I'm grateful for. But what I'm going to do instead is at the end of the month, sit down and then do a line for every single day, like what I remember from that day. And this I will probably end up moving into my junk journal that I have set up for the year 2020. Next month, I'll kind of just try this practice again, where I'm notating something every single day actively. I have my mood log, personal tracker, another personal tracker, petitions for my family, another personal tracker that I kind of struggled on using, obviously. Editor of Chick, a little card. This is supposed to have like a back page to it, but then I put this down. So this is just like ways to stay positive. Can I control the situation? Just different questions to kind of ask yourself when you're having a struggling day. Little notes I took on maintaining relationships, because in the digital age, things have changed. So I want to make sure that I am making a conscious effort to extend my hand of friendship to other people. and then I was using like a tracker and I kind of gave up on it. So I'm gonna try to use this for something else. I took the one out that I was using for February, and I'm gonna try to keep a positive habit up for another 31 days, you know, challenge myself in a different way and make it achievable. Something that I lettered or found on the internet, shows to watch. I'm not a very big show watcher, so these lists will forever exist. I try to sit down and watch a show every single night, but it just sometimes doesn't happen. This is such a cute dashboard to me, persistence. And then I just stuck a little Fox and Pip sticker on the paper. The same quote you saw up front, I just typed it up and edited it to print it out in here. Nice vellum divider. Calendar month from Edit of Chick. This is just a little card that I made from one of the shops that I found on Instagram. All of my house bills, just to kind of track when they're being paid. This next section is just the debt that I need to keep track of and payments that me and my husband are making. I am participating in this emergency funds challenge. I am up to like $55, I believe. Oh, $60, excuse me. So that's been really nice, just to kind of have like something fun to do, I guess, to save money. We already save money every single month, or we try to. And then my next section is spend. I made this dashboard, typed it up, sized it for my planner, printed it, stuck it in here. What can I buy? And if it's more than $100, what my rules are. Now on the next page, I have like things that I want to buy that I might not need, but they're just on this list because aside from house things, obviously, there's just things that you're always going to be tempted to buy. So I just kind of like having it here so that I know what I'm doing. Something new that I'm doing this month is keeping track of where my cash goes. So this has been fun because I am terrible with handling cash, and I'm just being very, very honest. I have $12 left somewhere, period. Don't know where, question mark. That is my life. That's why I don't carry cash. I'm great at misplacing it, and I'm great at spending it when I have it. Coupon codes that I have not expired yet, online orders that I'm waiting on, travel. This is my countdown to Chicago. I'm going to the Chicago Planner Conference here next week. It'll be really exciting. So I have the schedule all sized and printed out for my planner. My itinerary, my ideal itinerary for while I am there. Just a lot of information regarding my flight and things. And of course I have a budget page that I'm not going to show you. I am budgeting for this trip, and I'm trying to make sure I stay under. That is my goal. This will be my first planner conference ever, so I'm really excited about it. I'm really excited to meet everybody and have a great weekend. This will be my first weekend away from my family. 5 years, maybe 4. I can't even remember the last time I went somewhere. It's long overdue just to have a little bit of me time, especially with everything my husband and I have been going through. This is my packing list and things that I just like breaking things down. It doesn't matter if I don't need it, I still like having it. So this is from the planner spot. This is old. You can tell how old it is because it has smudging on it. This is my business section. So it's like me and my husband are working on a lot of different projects out of our house, and we're hoping for the best, you know, maybe we can get something going with different items. So I have like this whole section here, my business plan style, my goals for the business itself, and this is just my portion of it. And of course I'm helping my husband do his, but he has all of his information in his planner. This is just my information section, where it has all of my personal goodness. Another 2020 holiday breakdown. This is from Poe and Han. And I really like the style of the major holidays being noted on here versus all of them together. And then I have my sons and I vision insurance information. We're the only ones in my family that needs glasses. This is address information right here from my constantly used addresses and things. And then I have this little card and just some little note pages back here, just a couple of them. Persistence, that's my word of 2020 if you haven't gotten the flow of my planner by this point. This is just a little something stiff to kind of keep my pages from getting stuck back here. A little note page, I guess. I've been going through these like crazy. This is just an acetate, I think, from the Planner Society kit or something. I don't know why I stuck Monday on here. So here I just put extra stickers, like if I only have a couple left on a sheet, I'll just put them on here, try to use them up. This one my daughter gave to me the other night, and I just thought it was so cute. I love Alice in Wonderland, so that's got to stay. And this is just something somebody sent me. I like the back of my planner to be stiff back here so that things don't get caught, because that really upsets me. It's irritating when you're trying to get something out. And then back here, obviously I have like these stickers that I need to plan. And then I have more stickers that I just had extras of, and I wanted to get rid of the pages, so I just stuck them on here. And then of course I have a bunch of dots made, and then I just have something that I need to mail out back here. Very nice and simple. I need to stick these in a pocket maybe. I'm not very good at using the zipper. So that is my setup of my pocket. I can go like way more into detail on how I plan. I can have you plan with me if you'd like. That is always so much fun for me. I love sitting down and planning. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope you loved this video. And if you do, go ahead and feel free to give it a thumbs up. And also, remember to subscribe. Have a great day.